What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Oleksandr Usyk, Anthony Joshua. Get this. Usyk on Joshua's outburst. He said he reminded me of a little boy. Wow. Oleksandr Usyk felt that Anthony Joshua acted like a child after their rematch, after Usyk, the unified champion from Ukraine, was announced on points, the winner over London's Joshua last month in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Joshua acted in a bizarre manner. First, he took two of Usyk's belts and dropped them outside the ring. Then he took the microphone and went on an extended rant. Joshua took issue with his critics, saying that he does not throw punches like a heavyweight or of yore because of his size. He says, "I'm not a 12-round fighter. Look at me. I'm a new breed of heavyweights. Mike Tyson, Sonny Liston, Jack Dempsey," Joshua said. "You don't throw combinations like Rocky Marciano. I'm 18 stones. I'm heavy. It's hard work." Joshua then asked the crowd to help him cheer on Usyk, who stood by stone-faced. While Usyk was not publicly critical of Joshua at the time, indeed, he seemed downright charitable. In a recent interview, the Ukrainian opened up a bit more and described Joshua's actions as a remnant of a little boy. He said, I thought, what a poor fool," Usyk said in a video posted on his official YouTube channel. He said, "Well, I thought, why should you be doing that? He reminded me of a little boy who wanted to play with a ball, but it was taken from him. Being angry, he eventually decided to throw it over the neighbor's fence so that the ball landed next to the fierce dog. So was it a smart decision in the end?" Yet Usyk also sympathized with Joshua and came to the PR fighter's uncharacteristic post-fight antics. He said, "Yes, he was freaked out, and I think no one should blame him for it," Usyk said. "He had been training, he believed in something, and then he lost the bout for the second time. I guess his physical condition was pretty good, but thank God mine was a bit better. It might be a reasonable explanation for the outbreak of verbal whatever that is." Let me counterpunch. That was something that really people should remember about Joshua. Okay? That was a meltdown. That was a moment in time when people seen someone unglued that's normally glued. Joshua normally takes decisions well, but I think this is his second decision. So I don't know. What I just said probably made no damn sense, because if you think that wasn't a decision from Andy Ruiz, it was a stoppage, so you couldn't blame Andy for a decision going 12 rounds, but he got him the next fight, right? The rematch. All the other fights Joshua was involved in, except for the Oleksandr Usyk fights, he was the victor. So maybe he wasn't used to it. Maybe he felt entitled, similar to like Canelo thinking, I won every fucking fight except for Mayweather, And I think that, you have to understand also when you're in like the fight, you don't know if you want to lose until you go back. However, him getting pissed off is no excuse for what he did. All the thing he can do, he apologized for what he did at the time. He lost it. He blew it. He admit he lost it and he blew it. And that's it. I think at this point, Oleksandr Usyk saying how he felt, he just probably hey, let me say how I feel. I don't think he elaborated on it, but this is the first time I heard Oleksandr Usyk come out, and he was like a child. And he was outraged. Was he like a child? That's Oleksandr Usyk's opinion, But like for when he threw those belts out, I didn't catch that at first. I just seen him leave the ring, and I seen him snatch his arm away from his dad, and he was just totally like, fuck everything. Fuck all of this. And it was like, whoa, who the hell is this? Is this AJ? You know what I mean? Because it doesn't seem like AJ, but no, that was AJ. That was AJ, no doubt. So I think at the end of the day, him acting like a child, the poor little fool. It was funny, but at least Oleksandr Usyk opened up for it and to it, and about how Joshua looked. Because if you look at Usyk's face looked like he was just like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?" I mean, the way he was cool and calm, but it was almost like, this is the stance that I'm going to make on this matter, because Usyk was looking at him. And didn't really make too much movement. Usyk remained calm, but you could tell he looked at this motherfucker like, what the fuck is he doing? And and a lot of people, it kind of steered people a bit wrong about Joshua, because Joshua lost it like that. He was emotional, and then he was angry. Then that emotion turned into sadness. So you've been seeing so it was array. It wasn't just him, doing shit like Mike Tyson, getting mad, want to fight everybody. No. It was array of different emotions in there. And one of them to Oleksandr Usyk was a poor little fool and a little child. So I think that at least Joshua showed that he hates to lose. Unlike something Teddy Atlas claimed, he acts like he's too good of a loser, that type of shit. So you can't say that about him anymore, because he will now flip the fuck out. But then again, if he is prone to do stuff like that, you think that would make him more attractive or less attractive to the fans? That's the question. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Oleksandr Usyk thinking Anthony Joshua reminded him of a little child. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!